What's going on, player?
Morning.
Grant Cardone, man. How you doing?
Good.
You follow me on Instagram?
Nope.
Come on, AJ. Grant Cardone, brother.
Got you.
Hit me, and I'll get you some followers today. All right. Grant. What's my name?
Cardone.
Cardone.
My goal is to meet as many people on this planet as possible, people that are positive, people that have more time to create than to be critical, more time to hustle than they have to hate, and they want to actually add strategy and techniques that are proven to grow their business so that they can take care of their family and their church.
Hey, look, if people don't know who you are, shit, you got no chance. You guys all think I'm bragging, showing off, doing blah blah, Grant Cardone, blah blah, Grant Cardone, this, that. Look, if you're not gonna promote you, nobody else is. It's not gonna happen. I'm on my way to the Ritz. Look at this. Crazy how things happen. They come back full circle. When we moved here, we lived in this hotel for 2 weeks, 17 days without knowing where we were gonna live. I moved to Miami. We didn't know one person in Miami. I told Elaine, I said, we're moving to Miami. She's like, why Miami? I said, because it's beautiful. She's like, but is it going to be good for business? Baby, wherever we go, we good for business. Why? Because I mind my business. Now, a lot of you out there minding everything but your business. I had a buddy last night call me. He's like, man, we better together, man. We better together. I said, but we're not together right now. Because while I'm minding my business, you're doing a whole bunch of other stuff. Guys, if you're not paying attention to your business, growing your business, like 100% of your time, promoting your business, building your business, minding your business, figuring out your business, if you're spending any time doing anything other than minding your business, growing your business, promoting your business, guess what? You're gonna be running your business into the ground. This dude, I told this dude, I said, bro, you're too busy doing podcasts. I mean, unless you, what's that guy's name that does the podcast? Unless you Joe Rogan or that other dude. What's that other dude? He was on Carruthers. No, not Dan Carruthers. He's got a big podcast show too. He's got a bunch of sponsors. Lewis House, he knows how to make money with a podcast. But most of you guys out there doing podcasts, you ain't running a business. You run a little gossip magazine. You're not even in the magazine business. What you doing, man? What's wrong with you, man? Mind your business, grow your business, promote your business. That's what I say, 10x everything. So, let's go in here. We're gonna talk to some 700 wealth investors. I'm gonna go in here and talk to these guys about money, family offices, how to protect their wealth, get that cash flow, the 5 things I've learned from building a $1.5 billion real estate company. Check it out. Johnny's gonna make sure he catches all the good shit. Thank you, Richard. Thank you very much. How's everybody doing? Good. How's everybody doing? Good. So look, I just want to take a few minutes and share with you some things that we've learned since the last time I was here. The last time I was here, I stood over here on this side of the stage. We were in some other place, right, Richard? Marriott. So their budget went up. They obviously making more money. They came to the Ritz this time. And I said I'm gonna raise $100 million I'm gonna raise $100 million going directly to retail investors. Those people in the room kind of chuckled. Oh yeah, that's funny. We're in Miami. Everybody talks big in Miami. We raised over $300 million in 25 months using Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Snapchat, TikTok, which most of the room, how many of you have a TikTok channel? Handful. I have no clue what to do with TikTok. And so I'm just saying that because there's people there, okay? I'm 61 years old. I should not know anything about social media. I probably raised more money on social media in the last 2 years than any other human being on planet Earth. And we're basically providing people with a very simple proposal. That is institutional quality real estate that cash flows the first month that you own it. We distribute cash every month. on a monthly basis, not on a quarterly basis, because I think quarterly monthly distributions are vitally important both to the investor and to the person trying to raise the money. It produces a sense of dependability. Very, very easy story to tell. And this is what we've learned from doing that, okay? We have about $1 billion, we'll be at what, $2 billion by March of next year. We buy everything, we buy multifamily only. I do not buy or construct anything new. We don't do condos. We don't do single family houses. We don't do storage. We do 300 to 500 unit apartment complexes, anywhere from Phoenix, Arizona to Florida. We'll buy anything in Florida. If it's got Florida on it, we buy Florida. Who loves Florida? Dude, Florida, I'm telling you, folks, we're in for the next 25 years. You're going to see the biggest boom. You're going to see a super cycle on apartments in the United States of America. You're going to see a decline in single family residences. People are going to start moving away from owning homes, and they are going to rent as a choice. It will not be an economic decision maker. It will be a choice, a lifestyle choice that people will rent where they live, and they will invest their money other places. It will not be in a house. So once you know, hey, this ain't a dream, I got to mow the grass. In my dream, I do not mow the grass. In my dream, I do not have to replace the appliances. In my dreams, their dreams are good, okay? In my dreams, my money, multiplies over and over. Every 3 to 5 years, it doubles and triples. In my dreams, when I'm investing money, I get paid every month. I don't pay for it every month. So a couple things that we found out. I'm going to share 5 things with you that we found out since the last time I was here. Number 1, the everyday investor is dying, hungry for dependable cash flow. The number 1 part of our story that works, if I'm on Instagram for 15 seconds, is number 1 is I provide monthly distributions. The REITs don't provide it. Goldman doesn't provide it. JP Morgan doesn't provide it. AT&T doesn't provide it. Coca-Cola doesn't provide it. Companies that are Apple doesn't provide a monthly distribution. So when I'm telling a story to a retail investor or to a family fund, a family office, is, hey, we provide monthly distributions, 15th of the month. We send out distributions from the cash flow of our property. Number 2, your family office, how many family offices here? You guys should be using social media. There's people there. The only way to get money is through people. Billions of people are on social media. It is the new TV. Discovery had a hit show last year. 1 million people watched that show. It's called Undercover Billionaire. Okay, that was their hit show. Their first hit show in 3 years had 1 million people. Right? I'll have 1 million people see my Instagram page this week. Without a TV channel, I can say what I want, do what I want. I'm not regulated. I can use it every 3 minutes, every 30 minutes, every 3 hours. I can do whatever I want with that page, okay? By the way, the retail investor never gets access to institutional size deals. JP Morgan is not going to communicate to the retail investor. They're not going to tell a story. They're on CNBC. That's their channel, okay? Goldman's on CNBC. They're on the Fox Business. Instagram allows me to open up to billions of people on planet Earth that are sitting there watching their thread all day for everything from Floyd Mayweather to the crazy thing that happened in Golden Beach this morning to whatever I might want to promote to them. Number 3, relationships matter. We have the type of real estate that we buy today is typically an institution is either going to own it or I'm going to be competing with an institution to purchase it. So I will not buy a piece of real estate that other people are not interested in buying. I want 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 other players. I would like to have 15 people looking at the deal, down to 3 or 4 qualified people that will buy the deal, and I'd like half of those people to be institutions. Like I would love for Blackstone to be an actual buyer, a competitive buyer on a deal that I'm trying to purchase. Relationships matter, okay? And this is what I've learned. Who knows me and what they know about me matters more than what I'm going to offer for that property. The broker, the 1 or 2 brokers in every city, Houston, Austin, across Alabama, all of Florida. Tallahassee's different than Tampa. Tampa's different than Orlando. Orlando's different than Miami. There's one or two brokers in every market that control the market. The seller does not control the market. The broker controls the market. What that broker says about me to that seller will determine whether or not I get that deal. And so relationships definitely matter. Number 4, social media is completely underplayed by everybody in the commercial real estate market and in the financial markets. This social media thing is brand new. Richard's probably one of the only people in the family office space that is correctly using social media. There's 850 people here. Qualified people. I bought a jet 2 years ago from Gulfstream, and I said, hey, you guys should have me do your social media advertising. And Gulfstream was like, we don't think our buyer's there. I'm like, excuse me? We don't think the people that buy jets, that fly private, are using social media. I said, okay. Where I live in Golden Beach on Sunny Isles, Regalia, the Regalia 38 unit Regalia building. When I bought a unit there, I said, I told the guy that sold me, I said, I should do your social media. I have, about 10 million people following me on social media. We raised a bunch of money on social media. You should have me do your social media. We don't think our buyer's on social media. I said, I just bought unit 33. Like, who in the room is on social media of some sort? You looked at something on a phone today. Okay, good. It's a TV, folks. This is not, it's nothing new about this thing. It is a TV in your pocket rather than a TV in your living room, okay? And it gives me the ability to communicate. I don't have to go through Fox Business anymore. I don't need Fox Business and their 300,000 viewers that are all skewed. I can communicate to anyone, anytime, any time of the day and control the advertising, okay? The last thing I would share with you is this, particularly in real estate and probably in all deals. Bigger is always better. Bigger is always better. It is easier for me to do a $140 million real estate transaction just up the street, 507 units, one close, one deal, one due diligence. It's easier for me to do a $140 million deal than it is for me to do 5 deals that are $30 million each. And that $140 million deal, when things are right, will make me more money than the smaller deals. Easier to do, fewer people looking at them. It's going to make me more money, harder to build, bigger barriers to entry, bigger deals are always better. We do 2 things every year. I put people in events. We educate people on finance and real estate and sales. We work with Fortune 500 companies to increase their revenue in their company. And the rest of the time, what I do out of those 2 ventures right there is I take any leftover money that is created for my 7 businesses and I invest in real estate. And all that real estate does is a couple things. It's located in strong job markets, very big properties, 300 to 500, 700 unit properties. Could be in Maryland where we just closed a deal. Could be in Houston, Texas. Could be in Austin. All got kind of the same job story around them. A lot of hospitals, a lot of good schools, good areas. We're not looking for the most expensive. We don't buy condos on the beach. Those are dead. They're going to stay dead. Sorry to tell you, if you just bought one, sorry. It doesn't produce income. If it doesn't produce income, it's not going to do anything. The value of the property is going to be based on the income that it produces in the future. And that's how property will be valued, just like a company. A company is valued based on how much profit or cash flow it can produce, or if it doesn't produce cash flow, how many subscribers or users does it have? Those are the companies that have big values because there's so many people in that ecosystem that they have. So all I do is take the money out of those first two distribution networks, people and training companies, and we put that money into real assets that produce cash flow in strong job markets, anywhere from Texas, particularly a low tax rate states, Arizona, Texas, Alabama, Florida, the Carolinas, Georgia. All that money from New York and New Jersey and Connecticut, it will continue to drift south. And as they continue to make insane decisions with their how they treat businesses there, that money will continue to drift down to warm states where there are low tax rates. So we're seeing lots of people shift down here now as renters that owned in New York and New Jersey and Connecticut and Chicago. They're drifting down now. They're renters by choice. And that demographic, these are not 30-year-olds looking for new jobs. These are 53-year-olds that are moving into retirement, into the later stages of their life as renters by choice. Okay, we're hearing stories of people saying, I'm cashing out the equity in my home of 200 grand, and the wife and I are gonna travel on the money. We're having 20% of the people that invest, 20% of the $300 million that we've raised has come out of retirement account, 401ks that are self-directed, IRAs that are self-directed, SEPs that are self-directed, and people saying, hey, I want to invest that money in a real asset, okay, where you pay me monthly, I get a distribution every month, and I get the depreciation with that asset because they're a partner. You're actually a partner with me in the real estate. So we pass on the depreciation and the tax advantages to you as a partner, and you get the value advantage upside of the leverage, the amortization, and the appreciation. Okay, I want to thank Richard again for having me back this year. Really appreciate all of you being interested in your wealth, protecting your wealth. It's an example that needs to be told to all Americans. You know, I don't know if you know this, but 76% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. 76%. 7.6 people out of 10 live paycheck to paycheck. People in this country don't know how to get money, they don't know how to keep it, and they don't know how to multiply it. Give yourselves a big hand because you figured all that out. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Grant. Great job.
Man, these people interested in money. I've never been in a room full of people that were so money hungry. These people want it all. This one man came up to me and said, I want all the money in the universe. I don't want to share any money with anybody ever again. I want it all. I want to become the Federal Reserve of the world. Okay, this is it. This is what it looks like to be rich, folks. Look around. These are all rich people. All these people are rich people. They so rich. Hey, can I hear a big, I like rich, I like money?
I like money!
See, they just like everybody else trying to get their money game on. Get your money game on, get your hustle on, but first, get in the room with other people that are like you. Quit denying, you get your money game on.